right, got the candle lit. YouTube, what's going on? How are you guys doing today, tonight, whatever time you're watching this? How are you guys doing? What's up? Did you have a great day? Are you having a good night? Let me know. Today's content, right? First and foremost, disclaimer alert, this is not a fragrance video. So, this is a fragrance channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is Frags Over People's channel. This is a fragrance review channel. We do unboxings, we do first impressions, we review fragrances. We love fragrances over here. But today, I wanted to do something just a little bit different and have a different type of conversation. So again, if you guys only watch me strictly for my fragrance content, you might want to skip past this one. I'm not really talking about fragrances at all tonight. We're kind of having really an open discussion because I'm just compelled to make this type of video on my channel. Also, I haven't been on my channel in about a month or whatever the case may be, so kind of want to do something different in my return for the channel. So if you guys want to stick around and hear what I have to say, please do. What I want to talk about today is have a conversation, but pose a question, right? I want to know, and maybe you guys feel the same way. I want to know, why does it seem as though moving forward in life and getting things that you need to accomplish in life, why does it seem like that is such a hard thing to do? And what I mean by that is, if you guys think about your goals, if you guys think about your life, if you think about the point and places that you want to be, you guys kind of understand and know that, especially if you're like a big dreamer. I wouldn't even call it a dreamer. I would just say you think outside the box. You have goals that are bigger than the typical person of society, right? And we all kind of understand and realize that to get to those certain points in our lives, we have to take the steps to get there. Like, that's just obvious. Like, if you want to, I don't know, become the president of the United States, you know you got to go through law school. You know you got to go through multiple steps of learning the law, working in different departments of justice, things of that nature. Like, you know, you can't just work at Wendy's and then jump straight to the president. Like, it doesn't work like that. We know that there's steps that you have to take. The question that I want to pose is that why, although we as people understand that, know that, and I'm speaking about myself as well in a lot of aspects, we can have the understanding and the knowledge to know that to get from point A to point B, it takes steps. But along that process, it always seems like there's like a lack of motivation in a way. There's like a lack of drive. And the question that I wanted to pose to you guys was, what is you guys' way to continue forward when you're in moments of like lack of drive, lack of motivation? What do you guys do? Me personally, and I want to make this an open discussion because I don't really have too much personable content on my YouTube. And again, this is a fragrance YouTube channel. I'm not switching up what we're about over here. Like, we still love fragrances. We're still going to do our unboxings. We're still going to do all of these different things. But I'm compelled to talk about this because I want to make this more of a personable experience for my supporters that I have. Like, the guys that I have on this channel, like, I recognize you guys in the comments when you guys comment and all of that. So I would like to think of us to like as like a family in a way. You know what I mean? Like, we could talk about fragrances, we could talk about this, that, and the third, but I also want us to be able to talk about life and situations of life. So with that being said, I just want to understand and know, what do you guys do when you're in those moments of lack of unmotivation? For me personally, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And that's what motivates me every day, like on a day-to-day basis. Like, I get up and I know that I have a job to do while I'm here on this earth, which is to bring the gospel of God, bring the positive as well as the negative that comes with being a righteous man. You know what I mean? There are positives, there are negatives. Now, the positives definitely outweigh the negatives, but we live in a world and a society where a lot of those positives are kind of overlooked. And we're not making this a super religious content or whatever. We kind of want to stick to the topic, but I'm just giving like what motivates me. And that's Jesus. Jesus motivates me personally. You know what I mean? But although that's true, Jesus does motivate me. It's like sometimes I know it's certain things in life that I need to do and accomplish, but it's like I don't know, bruh. I just be unmotivated in a way, and it's weird because it's like I know I can be great. You know what I mean? Just as well as I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel like that about yourself, and I am great. Let me first give myself some grace. I am great. I accomplished a lot in my life. Like, I'm not here to tell you guys my whole life story, but I've been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I got to this point based on having resilience, based on having strength, mental strength, physical strength, spiritual strength, based on being obedient to God's word. Multiple reasons, right? And each obstacle that I get to, I overpass it. But I kind of feel like I'm in a point right now where it's like I'm at a ceiling, if that makes sense. And it's an invisible ceiling. Like, the ceiling is not there physically. It's like an invisible ceiling. And it doesn't help that we're in like a time in society where like a lot of things are going on in the world. Like, we're on the verge of the world war and all of this. And I'm not here to fearmonger either. Like, I'm not even the type of person to pay attention to what's going on in the news and like let that affect my personal life. But it does take a toll when society seems like it's literally crumbling under your foot, and it's kind of hard to be motivated to see a bright future ahead of yourself when it seems like everything around the earth is literally coming to shit. Like, it does. It seems like that. And that's not every day I feel like this. But today I feel like this. So I wanted to make this video and have this conversation. Like, when you guys get in that feeling, what do? You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys do when you feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do this, that, and the third, but like, what's the point? I think that's where I'm at. Like, I'm in like a what's the point mindset, if that makes sense. And it's not going to last. Like, I know at some point I'm going to get out of this mindset, but I just want to know, like, what is you guys' point? You know what I mean? Like, the guys that watch my channel, if you're here for the fragrances, what are you guys' point? Is it because you want to buy more fragrances? That could be a good point. That could be a great reason. You know what I mean? That's your reason. We all got our reasons, and I just want to know what you guys' reason is, because we're just in a time where it's just like, it seems as though it's no hope outside. And it is hope, but it just seems like there isn't, though. Like, and I'm not a super old dude, but I'm not super young either. Like, I'm in my upper 20s. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've lived to see like the change in the atmosphere and environment from when my older brothers and all of them, like, they was in their, you know, they're close to 40 right now. It's like when they were in their 20s, life was completely different for them. You know what I mean? I'm in my 20s. It's like, damn, I'm up against the world. Sometimes it feels like that. It feels like I'm up against the world sometimes. And ultimately, I know I'm not. And it's just a mind state thing and a mind frame thing. But to get out of that mindset, it takes resilience. It takes some type of like outside opinion. So I want this to be an open discussion. What do you guys think about the state of the world right now? How do you guys feel about accomplishing goals and achieving goals? And how are you guys staying motivated to achieve your goals and all of those different things like that? I'm curious to know, because I got my ways. Again, like I said, I believe in Jesus. I am a man of God. I'm learning every day. I make mistakes just like the next man. But it's like every day I'm trying to become a better man, a better person. I'm trying to evolve in life, essentially. And to do that, sometimes it takes outside opinion. Sometimes it takes other outlooks. Do you guys feel the same way I feel? Like, am I even making sense with this video? Does this video even make sense to you guys? Are you feeling me on this video? I don't know. Let me know. But Count your blessings, though. I just want to say, count your blessings. Don't let life make you seem as though you have no blessings. For me personally, I just purchased a new car about 3 weeks ago. That's why I haven't been on this channel, because I've been dealing with that. Like, I've been dealing with like a lot of personal stuff, but the car was involved with that. Like, I was having some issues with the previous car I had, but I just got a new one. About like 3 weeks ago. I almost had it for a month now. It's a 2024 Elantra, and I want to do a video on that, on the car that I got. That'll be the next video I do, and then after that video, we're going to get right back to the fragrance content. We might even put a fragrance video in the middle of that and then do that car reveal video, if you want to call it. I had it for a month now. It's just going to be a review to you guys, but super blessed to have the car. I love the car, bro. Like, the car is great. Like, I love it. I'm blessed to have it, and I can't wait to show you guys it, because I know you guys will like it too. And yeah, bro, I don't want this to be a super long-winded video or anything like that. I kind of just wanted to upload this because it was just kind of just I was compelled to upload this video and just kind of raise the question, like, why does it seem like achieving your goals and staying motivated to do so can be hard at times? Why does it seem that way? I know it's not, and again, ultimately, I know that at the end of the day, we're all here to serve a purpose, and it's not going to be easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, life and the fruits of life are not easy to be obtained. If they were, everybody would have it. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you really are the type of person to be willing to go the extra mile to get it, that reward is going to hit much harder. But the process of it can be ass. I'm going to just keep it 100. Like, the process of actually trying to get to the point of where you're going can be so ass. It's like, you feel like when you're in that process, is it even fucking worth it? Like, it's so ass. Like, you can be dragged through the mud during the process of getting to where you're going. And it's like, that's the point where a lot of people quit at, because they feel like it's not worth it at that point, and they never see the fruits of their labor. And I truly believe that if you do persevere in whatever situation you're going through, at the end of the day, you will get to the other side of that. It's just the people that never got to the other side were the people that decided that it wasn't worth it and gave up. So I want to end the note off by saying, don't give up, guys. If you guys have been feeling down recently, if you guys have been feeling like things have not been making sense in your life or anything like that, don't give up. Pray. Pray on it. Think on it. Plan on it. You know what I'm saying? Because there is better days at the end of the tunnel. It might not seem like it when you're trapped in the tunnel. It's dark. But you keep moving forward, you're eventually going to move out the light to the tunnel. You just got to keep going. Like, and that sounds cliche, but it's honestly the truth. And I'm talking to myself as well. So keep going, bro. If you guys feel like you guys been down recently, because life is life. You know what I mean? We go through life, and we go through the ups and the downs. Cherish the ups, learn from the downs, but at the end of the day, keep moving forward. And you'll be all right, man. Like, you'll be completely fine. And I'm talking to myself as well. And again, I don't want this to be too long of a video. I didn't even make any cuts in this video. I just kind of recorded this video because I just want to upload it and talk to you guys. Let's make this a discussion. How do you guys feel about the video? How have you guys been? You know what I'm saying? I know you guys ain't seen me in a little minute. Like I said, I've been dealing with a bunch of different stuff, but things are starting to come back into play the way that they are supposed to. I'm going to show you guys the new car that I got. Super excited about that. We're probably going to do that sometime before this week ends. I'm not going to promise a specific day, because I'll fuck around and say we're going to do it on this day, and then we don't do it that day, and then I'm looking like a liar. So let's not do that. But what I will say is, it's coming soon. So if you guys stuck to the end of the video, if you gained something from this video, I hope you did. If not, maybe I just wasted your time. But regardless, thank you for the view. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys have a great night. I will have a great, great night. We're doing the car reveal video next. Then we're back to the fragrance content, buddy. Back to unboxings, buddy. I haven't been buying nothing new, buddy. But I got a couple things on the way that I can't wait to do an unboxing about. So stay tuned. You guys have a great rest of your evening. And I'm out.